Hey, so I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this one and it's finally here. You guys have been asking me what happened to the web page I used, or the page I used for the Tumblr test. If you haven't been following my blog, I did a test a while ago on using Tumblrs for backlinks and search engine optimization and to see if they still work. And the test came back pretty good. So the results were very good out of the test I did, a lot better than I thought. But now I've actually ranked that site better, that page, and I'm going to show you how I did that in this video. I'm going to go over the things I did and show you why search engine optimization is good, and some of the money I'm making from this page. So I'll leave these links in the description if you like. This is the test that I did for the web page. It was a study, and then I continued on with that and ranked it in Google in the top 5 for quite a lot of keywords. And I've also done a post on that if you would rather read the post than see the video. But I want to do both video and post because some people on my YouTube, probably a lot of you actually, don't read the blog. So yeah, if you want to read the blog, then go ahead, I'll leave a link for that. And this video is going to cover basically what's in the blog post, and I'm just going to go through. So this is just a case study on how I ranked a web page in Google and why I did it. So the first thing I want to show you is the results. When I started this test with the Tumblrs, using them as backlinks, these were the 3 keywords I was targeting, and these were the results after, let's have a look here, so 6 days, yeah. So these were the results after 6 days, these were the results after 9 days, and then I added some more links, and these are the final results. All the keywords in the top 5, I got a 1 there, 3, and all of these 3s and 2s, all I have above me is a couple YouTube video, so that's pretty good. I'm the top website for these apart from the 5s at the moment. And then these are is the graph. So from the 23rd, I started going up, and then up again, and then up again, and now we're sitting here for most of the keywords. And I'm going to basically show you how I did that and why we do this. So this page here, it doesn't make me money. This is like the most important thing in this. Doesn't make me money, because if you're not making money in this, what's the point, right? You want to get to the top of Google to make money. So this site page that I'm talking about in this video makes me about $45 every couple of days. Probably not really. It's not really as much as I thought, but it goes off trends. So this page is like when someone searches, when something happens at a specific time. I'm not going to really tell you what it is because I don't want people figuring out my niche. People go online and search it, and then it's a trend, and it happens every month or so. So there'll be a big spike in sales, but it's steady at about $45 commission. So I get a commission from promoting someone else's product every 2 or 3 days on average. This week was quite low. I only had 1 or 2 sales, I think. But yeah, it's just a constant passive income. That's what it is. Just from this one page, you got to remember that I've got a whole website. This is just one page on this website. So this one page is making me that much from. Got that from my tracker on the page and ClickBank. If you actually want to know how to make a ClickBank website, which is what this is that I've been ranking, you can see one of my older videos. It's probably a bit outdated. I need to update it. But you get a general idea of how I make my ClickBank websites and what you need to do before you start ranking them in Google. So the next thing is, why do we do this? Like, why do I want to get to the front page of Google for all of you guys that are new to my channel? Because that's where the money is. It's pretty simple. That's just basically where the money is. That's where you want to be. I'm ranked 3rd for Copyscape for one of my articles on my blog. This is just an example. This doesn't make me any money at all. I just want to show this for an example. So we optimize the web page for the target keyword. So this page is optimized for Copyscape, and then we build backlinks from other websites to move it up the ranks in Google. That's why we do this. That's why you're here. You want to know how to do this, and you want to know how to make money online by doing stuff like this. So with this one, I'm going to do it in stages just to help you out a bit. So for this thing, the first thing I did, stage 1, was I optimized my article. And if you don't know what that means, it basically means you get an article, you put it on a web page, and you optimize it by putting in your keywords. So I have a main keyword for this one, Then I have secondary keywords. Now secondary keywords are like, so for example, my main keyword on this one was this one down the bottom. And then my secondary keywords are all these other random keywords here that I sprinkle throughout the article. So let's say I'm trying to target soccer. That's my main keyword. Variations of that, or secondary keywords, would be stuff like how to play soccer, best soccer practices, best soccer drills, stuff like that. So those are variations of the main keyword. And when it comes to keyword density, there's really no specific density that you need to go for. I would say stick under 3, or between 2 and 3. I go for, in this one here, I went for under 1. So all of my specific keywords are under 1, 95, 95. And then I think my main one is about 1.5. It's not on here because it's actually it's a 4-word phrase. But I put it, so 4 times. I put it once in the title, once in the article, twice in the article. So this is a keyword here on the actual article itself. And then I've got it somewhere else in the article. And then I've also got it on the sidebar. So it pops up here automatically. And yes, that counts towards your keyword density. And then I've got it in the title. So 4 times. Title once, sidebar once, and article twice. Probably a little bit low, but for some reason it really worked very well in this for this web page, so I just rolled with it. And then my secondary keywords are just spread out throughout the article with some more variations as well, just to make it look natural. But like I said, if you want to know how to make websites like this, or what I'm talking about that make commissions for you, I do have another video on that, and I'll put a link in the description for that if you want to check it out, or you're new to all this type of stuff. So stage 2 is backlinks. You need to build backlinks to your web page. For this one, I did, if you don't know how I rank websites, I use expired Tumblr blogs most of the time, and just everything just came into place for this one. So at the time of doing this page, there was a debate if Tumblr still passes link juice, because there was some redirection. They put a redirection link in the actual Tumblrs. So I did a test, and I used 40 expired Tumblrs with high page authorities between 35 and 40, and I pointed them all to the target page. Now these Tumblrs weren't the best. Usually I would use a lot less but higher metrics and better backlinks. And then when I pointed all these Tumblrs to the target page, I started to see movement. So that's what it does. You put a few words on your expired Tumblrs, and then you link out to your web page with I used keyword variations and branding, and then your ranks start to go up. So this was stage 2, so starting to build the links. And I did this first. Usually I wouldn't, but I did in this case just for the test. Next, this is very important actually. I do this on all my sites, and I would advise you to do it too, just to make things easier for when you actually start to push ranks. So what I'm talking about here is diversity, and I'll try to explain this the best I can. So this is my target page, and I already have some Tumblr links going to here, but you can ignore this because you probably wouldn't be doing this first anyway. But for this page I did, so that we're just going to have to roll with it. So I put all my Tumblr links to this page, but in Google's eyes, this just looks like crap, because I've got all these Tumblr links to my page and nothing else. It's not really going to, it's just got no value, ranking power or nothing like that. So what I do is I go to Fiverr, and I buy cheap, just cheap links like profile links, PDF sharing sites links, press release, infographic submissions, audio sharing site links, video submissions. And a lot of people are going to tell you that these are just crappy links and to not use them because they use them wrong. These are not for pushing ranks. These are not to get you high ranks in Google. It's not to improve your ranks. These will not do anything to your ranks, but they're going to get you ready for when you push ranks. And I think I've mentioned this in my last video. It's going to get you ready for the big links. So these are some of the people I use. Our virtual girl, up to top, and we'll have a look at some stuff here. So just Fiverr, cheap crappy links. These are a couple of my orders here. So we've got profile links here, infographics. So I get someone to make me an infographic, and they submit it with my backlinks. And here you can see this is one of the gigs that I use here. So just 30 profile links, and don't expect these to move your website because they're probably not going to. They might do if your niche is easy, but I wouldn't expect, don't expect them to do anything for you, but they're good for diversity. Now, so for these, you don't want to use your exact match keyword when you order something like this, and they ask you for your keyword. The biggest mistake people do is they send their keyword they're trying to rank for, right? But that is bad, because that's going to put your keyword density, your keyword percentage for your main keyword really high, and Google doesn't like that. And that's one of the main problems a lot of newbies and beginners do, is they just go and they just send backlinks from and use their main keyword as anchor text, and that's the biggest mistake. So for these, when you make an order, when they ask for your backlinks, your keywords, when they ask for your keywords, you want to do stuff like naked URL, so send them that, and that's the page you're trying to rank. So www.mysite.com/SEO, just stuff like that, okay? So the URL you're trying to rank. And then you want to send them some branding, so your website name. So my blog is Online Dimes, so I would send them Online Dimes. And then long tail keyword variations. Once again, if your keyword is soccer, send them long tail variations of that, like how to play soccer in the summer, just things like that. Don't send your exact keyword. And then general stuff like click here, and then this website, or more information. And that's what you want to send to these guys when you buy their products and stuff like that, okay? Don't send your exact keyword. But yeah, this is diversity. You should be doing it. I mean, people rank sites without doing it, but what happens is, if you just have all these Tumblr links and then you just start pushing some strong links to this page using exact match keywords, your site will probably tank, because you don't have any diversity. So you might be at position 20 and you might go down to position 100 or 200 because you haven't done it properly. I see it all the time. I get emails all the time with people asking me why their website's fallen off Google, and the main reason is, most of the time, is because they haven't done any diversity. And if you want to know more about that, look at my previous video where I explain that as well. And then stage 4 is I used Web 2.0s. So right now in this page, I have my Tumblr links, I have my diversity, and then I used Web 2.0s like Weebly, WordPress, Overblog. And what that is, okay, I'll show an example here. I have a WordPress blog here, so wordpress.com, it's free. I get some articles, I pay like $3 for the articles. I put an article on here, and then I put another one up here, and then it links back. So this is your anchor text and your backlink, and it links back to my website, and that's the backlink. So that's what a Web 2.0 is. So here, you see it links back to my site. So that's what a Web 2.0 is, okay? It's a free blog where you have a link back to your website. And you know, this are the keyword variations as well. So the best ways to make money on the internet, this is just a random keyword variation that I used. So for these, I use keyword variations and some exact match keywords. So out of 10, I did 10 blogs, and I used my exact match, I think, twice for my main keyword, and then once for another one, and then for the rest I use keyword variations. And I'll leave a link in the description for someone that you could use if you want to, or the guy that I used who does my Web 2.0s for me. And when he asks for the keywords, just put in some keyword variations and a couple of exact match anchor text, or you can just leave it blank and just tell him you want to do it yourself, and you can log in afterwards and do it. If you like, the articles will be there, or you can make them yourself. So I've done my Tumblr links, my diversity links, and now my Web 2.0s for the page that I got ranked in 2 months. Now this is what you're preparing yourself for. So all of this work here is to get ready for these links. Private blog network links. If you don't know what they are, that's basically when you build a private blog, a private network of websites that you own and control, and they have good metrics and good backlinks going to them, and you send them to your website, right? And you control everything. This is really black hat stuff. It can be quite confusing for people. Or you can do like a guest post, or just whatever else you use. But for this specific one, I did private blog network links, and I bought them off Hatred from Source Market. I will leave a link in the description for that. He's definitely the best around. I mean, he ranks most of my stuff for me, and his stuff just simply works. But for these ones here, and ask Hatred about this, because he gets people that ignore this all the time if you bias links. Use exact match keywords only. This is when you want to use your exact match keywords, because you've done your diversity links with all your branding and your naked URLs and all your diversity and all that, right? And Tumblr links, now you don't necessarily have to do that. That was just a test for this page, but I would usually do Tumblr links with my Web 2.0 links, okay? So let's just ignore this for now, but that's what I did for this test. Let's say you've done Web 2.0s and diversity. You're now ready, you've got your site ready for these links. These are the big pushes. These are the ones that are going to get your site from the second page, the third page, the fourth page, to the first page. And you use your exact match keywords only for this. And as you can see, from using the private blog network, my final results are here. And they're probably still going to go up, actually. This was only a week after the private blog network links actually kicked in. And there you go. And that's really it for the people. Yeah, that's really it. So this is the end of it. And for the ones that wanted to know how I ranked my my recent page on my blog, which was the test that I did, that's how I ranked it. And it makes me money. So, you know, and it's very easy to understand once you get the hang of it. A lot of you guys already know what I'm talking about. A lot of you won't. But it's very straightforward. It just takes a lot of time to actually learn SEO. That's the problem, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. But yeah, for this one, I use Tumblr links, diversity, Web 2.0s, and then private blog network. If you have any questions, just leave them below, and I will try to cover what you're asking. I presume there'll probably be quite a lot of questions about private blog networks. They are somewhat expensive and hard to understand if you don't understand about them. So that's why I do buy a lot of mine, because I don't have time to build them myself. And I only recommend Hatred, okay? If someone else recommends something that I've said or something and it's not Hatred, then I don't fall for it, because I only use his stuff. His stuff is basically the best in the business. So that's it, guys. These are the results here from that process, and we'll just go through real quick. So those are results. Make some money. That's what we want, you know. That's what everyone's here to do, make money. And we do this to make money, so we went over that. And then you just optimize your page. Don't overdo it. Over optimization is what's going to kill your website sometimes. I started with the Tumblr links, the expired Tumblr links, and I got some good results from that. Not necessary to use these just yet. You can do your diversity first, but I just did it for this test. And then your diversity, this is quite important. Some people don't think it's important, but that's just the way they do things. I don't roll like that. I like to do my diversity. And then I did my Web 2.0s. So Tumblr's diversity, Web 2.0s. Use keyword variations and some exact match keywords. And then private blog network or guest posting. You know, if you want to play it safe, do some guest posting if you're not sure about private blog networks, or just whatever else you might have something that you use, something else. I don't know. I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but that's just for anyone else that has their own method of using stronger links. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to ask any questions if you want to know anything, and I'll reply to them as fast as I can.